Welcome to the present. Yes, we are back and we have go with the flow in the building. How are we doing today?
I'm good, guys. I'm good, Solomon. I'm good. I'm happy, honestly.
Are you good or you're happy? Which one should we
I'm
stick
both of
to?
them. I feel good and I feel very happy.
I'm happy on a scale of 10. How will you rank your happiness this evening?
9.9.
Wow, that's high.
Of course, now.
Wow. So before we start, guys, if you are just stumbling into our channel for the first time, be kind enough to strike a like on the video, consider subscribing, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And you can see the name of his channel, go with the flow, go support him, strike a like on his videos, and make sure you subscribe as soon as possible. So you guys play today against Liverpool, and I was expecting a bit more considering the fact that Man City fans, including yourself, have been kind of very bullish about your prospects of winning the Premier League for the fourth time in a row. Kevin De Bruyne was back. Haaland has been back. You know, I was expecting more, but I saw a very kind of subdued in terms of performance. And in my opinion, you guys were lucky to get away with a draw. How will you appraise your performance today?
I'll give our performance a 5/10. Or that's how I'll give our performance a 5/10. And even in my prediction for this game, I said 2-2. That's to tell you, I was expecting us not to keep a clean sheet. So I'll give our performance.
Shout out to Efosa. It's a good flow show though. Yeah, Efosa in the building.
I'll give our performance. I'll give our performance a 5/10. And the truth is, we were lucky to get away with a draw because they should have gotten a penalty. Doku's challenge on McAllister, that's a penalty. So
you are the first. Sorry to interrupt. You are the first and so the Man City fan I've seen in the last few hours. I've actually admitted that was a penalty.
No, that one is a clear penalty. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to argue about. It's just one of those games where you look like, you got away with that one. You got away with that one. So it was a penalty. We were lucky to get away with it. So we didn't play well. Our players didn't turn up. Liverpool, credit to Liverpool. This fact that they didn't have Alisson, they didn't have Trent. They brought in Salah. Salah has not even played any game.
Yeah, he's not looking much sharp. Yeah,
yes, he's not even sharp. They brought in Robertson. Curtis Jones, who has been good for them in their midfield, was missing. So with the fact that they were still able to play us like that, because we deserve, like, on paper, if you look at our team, we look like the better team now. Like you
say on paper. On
paper. So, but shout out to Liverpool, and it's Liverpool, it's Anfield. Come on. See, as I can tell you for a fact that when we were 1-0 up, my heart was beating. But when the game was 1-1, I was relaxed. I swear. I don't know why. When the game was 1-1, I was relaxed. But when we were 1-0 up, my heart was beating because I knew you could tell it will come. You could tell it will come. It will tell it to come. And it was just due to the fact that they are mounting that pressure. The crowd is behind them. Like everything was just working for them. And sometimes, man, it's just that Liverpool factor. Klopp is leaving. See, Klopp is leaving. So every game right now in Anfield will be like a final for them. Every game right now will be like a final for them. So we didn't play well. They were the better team. First half, I can say it was 50-50. The second half, it was like boys versus men. They dominated us. Kevin De Bruyne was missing. Haaland missing. Van Dijk today showed why.
Can we pause a little bit? Because subsequently, when we had these conversations in the other shows and before we started the show live, right? You say he didn't play well.
Yes.
Now, but you've been telling me how if Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne click, it's going to be a blitz and they're going to actually run riots in the Premier League. How come they didn't click today? Because for me, Kevin was actually substituted by Pep, and we saw that clip of Pep and Kelvin having like a little, I won't say an altercation, maybe a little disagreement, because I don't want to go by the media narratives. Why do you think Kevin had a poor game today and Haaland had a poor game today?
Man, they're playing one of the best teams in the league now, and it happens. That's the truth. It happens. I've seen games where Saka doesn't turn up. I've seen games where Saka doesn't turn up. I've seen games where Declan Rice doesn't turn up.
Can we stick to the topic?
I'm just trying to let you know that
we're not talking about Saka and Declan Rice. We are talking about Liverpool and we're talking about Haaland playing today's game. Can we leave those people aside? Can we stick to the point?
No. See, I'm just trying to let you know that there are games where your players won't turn up, and it happens. It's not me. I'm not one of those guys. It's only when it becomes like consistently. That's why there's a problem. So they are human.
But my pushback is about they turned up against Luton.
They turned up against Luton.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they turned up against Luton and they're running riots. So how come when it came to Liverpool they couldn't turn up? I'm just curious.
If Luton had won them now, people will say, "But why are you losing to Luton?" There's no game in the Premier League that is easy. I'm not one of those people that you're beating a small team, because when that small team now beats you, the agenda will change to why you losing to a small team.
No, I'm just talking about consistency, right? If they can turn up against Luton, I just want to know why they couldn't turn up against Liverpool.
Against Arsenal, did Van Dijk had a good game?
I won't say he had an average game.
He didn't play well. So is Van Dijk top player, one of the best defenders? It happens.
But there are nuances to that. He was playing against some of the best attacking prowess available in the league. So there are nuances to that too.
And today Haaland was playing against one of the best defenders. In fact, the best defender in the Premier League.
The best defender in the Premier right now is Van Dijk.
It's Van Dijk now. There's no
based on what metric?
Everything, the eye test, the stats.
That's subjective. You should eye test because
the eye test and the stats.
Because if you look at the stats, obviously Arsenal has the best defensive pairing. So by that logic, you very failed. So you're not even actually right on that.
You having the best defender does not mean you have the best defender.
So okay, no. What constitutes having? So you can the best defender will not have the best defense. Explain that logic to me.
Do you see how Van Dijk defends? Van Dijk stays on his own. Like you can see Saliba and Gabriel. Like Arsenal defend like a team. When Arsenal is defending, they defend like a team. But Liverpool is as if when they attack, is as if Van Dijk is the only one in that back line because of how they play.
What games are you watching?
And did you see it today when he had the one-on-one with
but because your logic is always flawed and you like to pivot. Did you see the one when Haaland he tried to run across Saliba? Was not only Saliba, you just see Gabriel with him. That was him and Saliba alone by your logic. Let me finish. You just said there was a time Van Dijk versus Haaland, right?
Yes.
They're using that logic. You just see there was a clip that is thrown on the internet today. Haaland versus Saliba. Did you see that one too? Because you're trying to give
that one.
So why are you trying to separate and say Arsenal defend as a team?
Solomon, see, it's left to you to if you feel Arsenal defenders are to me, Van Dijk is the best defender in the Premier League. Second by Gabriel.
Tell me the metric and the logic behind it.
Your
eye test is wrong. You just said you've seen a clip or you've seen a time.
No, it's not even just about this game, Solomon. It's not about this game. Previous game, Van Dijk has been playing well. It's not just about this game.
And Gabriel has been playing poorly. And Saliba and Gabriel are playing poorly.
They've not been playing bad, but the eye test, even from this season, the eye test, Van Dijk has been the best. Last season, he struggled. But so far this season, he has been the best. To me, second.
You are using emotions to argue. Your eye test is subjective. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Let's just call it for what it is. Some bullshit. The eye test says Saliba and Gabriel are far. I'm not saying Van Dijk is a dud. I'm just saying, going by what you said, Saliba and Gabriel are far better this season. That's no shame to Van Dijk. He's a superb defender. But don't give me by the metric of the eye test. And I give me an example that is similar to what Haaland has done. Like, what are we doing here? Come on.
The eye test and the stats says Van Dijk is the better defender this season.
And I ask you the metric.
No.
You are subjective and you can be full of your bias. So to you, it's irrelevant. You have to go by what is measurable. What is logical? How can Van Dijk be the best defender, but the metric shows Saliba and Gabriel have better defense? They've considered less goals. That's not considered less goals. But you are saying to you, come on, bro.
Solomon, let's not do that. The goals considered in the Premier League between Arsenal and Liverpool is, I think, it's 1 or 2 goal difference. It's not much. Liverpool to have a very good defense. It's not really much in terms of the Premier League. The goals considered. So to me, Van Dijk is the best defender in the Premier League, second to Gabriel. This is not me being biased here. I've not even seen any Man City player. I'm saying Van Dijk.
I'm just saying that
so your problem is just because I didn't call Saliba and Gabriel first ahead of Van Dijk.
That's not my problem. No, you see, that was asked for the metric. You see, I'm not as emotional or trying to be biased.
It's
You're being biased because I
not
asked for the
biased.
metric.
See,
I asked for
even
your
the
metric. Your
stats.
metric are flawed. I can't just say this player is better than this player. And if you ask me to prove it, I'm saying just my personal opinion. That's some bullshit. If you have a theory, you have to prove your theory. You can't just throw up a theory and we're supposed to believe it because it's you. Let's not do that, bro.
Solomon, the eye test are not even the
your
test.
You see, eye test is subjective. The eye test of a lunatic will not be same as eye test of someone that is saying. Let's not do eye test.
Okay, no problem. So who is the better defender this season?
I'm telling you, the best defender right now is Saliba and Gabriel.
Who is the number? They can't be two now. There has to be one.
Okay, if I'm going to pick one, I'll pick Gabriel, followed by Saliba.
Okay, no problem. That's you. I won't argue with you if you say that.
No, because if you ask me to prove it, I'll give you metrics. Unlike you're telling me it's just my opinion, which is we can't do that.
That's why I said like in Arsenal now. The other day was what was I talking with? I said if Liverpool going to win this title, the player of the season will likely go to Van Dijk because he has been good. If Arsenal wins it, to me, they should give it to Gabriel, but they will give it to British tax. They will give it to Declan Rice.
Okay, before we go for let me respond to some of the chats. I'm sorry I've kept them waiting for so long. So Gabriel, Efosa says Haaland he's not playing holding, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Exactly. If you see holding, he'll be licking his chops. He met a proud defender, he chickened out. Gabriel has not had a bad game this season. He forgets he plays with Konate. Gabriel has not. He forgets he plays with Konate. Mr. Foster, I don't get that part. Gabriel don't play with Konate. Konate is the Liverpool defender. Maybe can respond to that. I thought Ruben Diaz was better than Saliba and Gabriel. Come on. Ruben Diaz was on the bench today.
But you know this season, this thing changes. Like last season, you can literally say Diaz and Stones were actually better than Saliba and Gabriel last season. This thing changes. Although they came to,
you know why I will not push hard for that because there's this shout out to Mr. Akimogan. Hello, hi to you too. There's this nonsense that is in mainstream and most people do about it. Once a player wins with a team, suddenly they're at a certain level. No,
Solomon. Diaz has been.
I'm saying before, even though you are in a winning team, doesn't make you better than someone that might not be in a winning team. I like Ruben Diaz and I like Stone. I don't think they are on the upper echelon. That they're just in a winning team.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like this thing changes. Like last season now, you can't say Van Dijk was a good defender last season. Like I'm sure you saw the clip of was it Perisic? Perisic dragged him and the guy slipped. Did you against?
So if anybody, I've seen that clip and I saw a few people. Even I'm not a Liverpool fan, I saw people getting giddy. That's sick. There is no defender on earth that will not get dribble once in a while.
That's it. But I'm just trying to let you know, even minus that clip, Van Dijk was actually not playing well last season.
He was coming back from an ACL. Wow.
Yes, and me, I knew it was that. That's why I knew it was that. I knew that's why I wasn't following that bandwagon of Van Dijk is finished. And that's even when I was giving my prediction. I still gave Liverpool to finish second because I knew they would come strong per se. So this season right now, to me, Van Dijk second to Gabriel. That's it for me.
That's your opinion. If you I think Gabriel and Saliba both are solid. Heads and shoulders above all, followed by I'll say Van Dijk. I respect Van Dijk very much. I think he has been there constant for the last 5 years. But I just think right now, apparently, I just think Saliba and Gabriel are on a different level, physically, athletically, the way they defend, they've taken the levels to another level, and it is what it is. Nobody can maintain a throne forever. So I think Van Dijk has been dethroned, in my opinion. Akimogan says, as an Arsenal fan, we need to keep humble. I'm not being arrogant. I'm just stating certain things that some. Hey, Akimogan, I understand you want to be a bit modest, and I'm modest in my own way. I'm not saying Van Dijk is not fantastic. I'm just saying right now, Saliba and Gabriel are just on a different level. Mr. Efosa comes and says, he forgets Van Dijk plays with Konate. Definitely, those two guys are fantastic.
If we even actually check, like when I made a video talking about the advantage I think Liverpool and Arsenal has over Man City in this title race. It's the defensive partnership. For Man City, we don't have that. Today, Pep dropped Diaz and brought in Akanji and Stones. And I understand why he did that. Nunes
So
pace.
why did he drop Diaz? Because I think Diaz is one of the better defenders.
Akanji is more faster than Diaz. So that pace of Nunes. So I understand why he did that. Akanji is more faster than Diaz. But I'm just trying to say Pep rotates our backline. And me, I don't think it's sustainable, especially when you are trying to win trophies. It's always good when you have those two solid center backs you can always rely on. I don't think Arteta or Klopp, aside from injury that have affected Konate, I don't think they will touch Saliba or Gabriel or Van Dijk and Konate. And those guys will play games till the season end. So except something drastic happens in terms of injuries. But we keep rotating. Today you can be Akanji, Diaz, Stones, Neteake. Next week we might see Walker. Next week we might see Walker.
On that point, right? Don't you think is a solid indictment that he doesn't trust you guys to have a solid combination of two defenders? So he's always chopping and changing. And compared to Klopp and Arteta that have a set installed defensive pairing that is consistent.
That's why I said that's an advantage they have over us in the title race. And I said if we win this title race with the way we're defending, it will be to the glory of God. I still think I'm not saying we're out yet. I'm still very, very confident we can do it because Liverpool. You know, remember the last video we had? Remember the last video we did where you showed the fixtures for both teams. And you were asking me how many points do you think we'll get from here? Yeah. And I was very specific about this Liverpool game. Remember? But every other game I told you we might get a point. So yeah, this Liverpool game.
We'll do that again. I'll have the chance.
This Liverpool game is the one that was really honestly I didn't want us to lose. I was okay with a point from Anfield. And I was not bothered as long as we were still there. It's just 1 point. It's nothing for me to panic. Difference. So I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm not worried. If that's why, even to Arsenal fans, I don't understand why Arsenal fans, honestly, I don't understand why Arsenal fans are actually celebrating top of the league table. Because if you were 6 points clear.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean celebrating top of the league? Because we're not celebrating. We're just happy that we are there. We're not. Why do you like to embellish and trying to provoke? No, you're trying to. You guys like to gaslight Arsenal fans. Oh, we are celebrating. I don't get it. This gaslighting.
Yeah, celebrating. But because I don't feel this result does any good to Arsenal, whether a win or a draw. Honestly, my own opinion. Because if Arsenal were leading with 6 points, yes, fair enough. You know, okay, whatever how the game ends. But if Liverpool had won today, they go top, right? If Man City had won,
they'll have remained top. They'll remain
top. If Man City had won, they remain top. If it was a draw, it would just be one goal difference and it would be 1 point and goal difference. So I don't think there's any benefit to Arsenal. I even feel it would be.
So let me hold on. So you think the draw today is no benefit logically, but how come we move from third to first if there's no benefit? Because sometimes I understand what you mean. The sinister use that it's not Arsenal though, but what you're trying to say.
I'm just trying to.
What do you mean there's no benefit when we move from third to first and there's no benefit? It doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, topping the league right now with goal difference, and your next game you're playing Man City at the Etihad, and if it ends a draw, and Liverpool win that game with Brighton at Anfield, Liverpool are back at the top. So
yeah, but there's still 10 games to go.
There's still 10, of course, there's still 10 games. But if you compare Arsenal's fixtures and Man City's fixtures to Liverpool have the easiest. Yes, no games are easy in the Premier League.
See, can we calm down? Let's simmer down. On paper, see, we like to have this. The media have trained a lot of people subconsciously to say, "Oh, look at the fixtures. It's easy. It's looking easy." That's on paper. Things happen on match days. Yes. On paper. If you ask me as an Arsenal fan, I look at the fixtures. For me, that is subjective. I think Arsenal has an easier fixture because the teams they are playing are not going to be playing low block compared to the teams Liverpool are playing and City are playing. We're going to play low block because whether you love it or you don't like it, low block teams are hard to beat, especially at the business end of the season. Yes. But teams that are like Spurs, they will come out. Aston Villa, they won't come up because there's something to fight for. The top four is still there. Europe is still there. So those teams actually come out. Compared to if you're playing the likes of Sheffield United, who maybe might have a hope Everton wants to remain relevant and stay in the Premier League. Those are more difficult teams. So on paper, you can say, yes, Liverpool have the easier teams to face. but you don't know what can happen on match days. So let me read this chat before we continue the conversation, if you don't mind. Oh no, brother, you're not arrogant at all. You just believe in your team. I've been hurt so many times that I'm wondering if I should let myself get sucked in. Guy, see, my quote unquote arrogance comes from the quality of the team and the performance. I'm looking at my team and how we are playing and the quality of players we have. You can't knock me off the perch. I am confident that on the 21st, when we go to the empty heart, when we go to the empty heart,
don't worry, we'll be there.
We'll be moving like that.
There's no problem. You leave empty-handed.
Shout out to Mr. Efosa. He says, if we say we'll smack Man City, they'll tell us we have been arrogant. Exactly. Shout out, Mr. Efosa. Exactly. So we have been arrogant.
No, see. There's no see. For I used to read another chart. Okay.
Man City, we know your pain on the 21st. Exactly, it's coming. Then, Akimogan, to be honest, the last 10 games we have led as scary. We have left as scary.
Yeah.
It's subjective. I don't think they're scary because I've seen them. Let me put it on the screen. I think I have the slide.
Yeah.
I have the slide.
Now, Solomon, let's you want us to talk about, let's start with Liverpool.
Okay, fair.
Okay, away to Nottingham Forest. Do you think they win? No, they played those ones. Okay,
let's start. They play Everton next.
They play Everton next away.
Yeah,
I think they drop points there.
Yeah, Merseyside derby. Yeah, they could drop points.
They drop points there.
Exactly.
I think they drop point there. And Brighton home.
Yo-yo is a yo-yo team. You can never know what Brighton will turn up.
I think they will win those two games.
Okay, that's I think anything can happen against Brighton because let's not forget Brighton were one of the best first team to beat them at the Anfield. Remember Trossard scored that hat-trick. Was it 2 seasons ago? Yeah, where they were beaten and battered at the Anfield by Brighton. So it's not impossible.
But man,
they beat Sheffield United. Away at Old Trafford against Manchester United is a different.
That's another big one.
That's a big one.
The big one.
That's a big one. Against Crystal Palace, they beat Crystal Palace. Against Fulham, Fulham should have beaten them at the Anfield. They're lucky to actually equalize and get a winner that day. Against West Ham, you can never tell what kind of West Ham will turn up. Against Tottenham.
But Tottenham is a team that favors Klopp's style of play. Those are the kind of team Klopp likes to play. Klopp does not like to play the likes of West Ham. He likes to play.
You're right on that one. Yeah.
He likes to play people that want to come out to play with him. Expressive football. Yeah. So I see him beating the Spurs and Aston Villa.
Aston Villa is a tricky one.
I think Aston Villa Wolves. Wow, Wolves have been good though. Wolves have been playing well. Isn't it?
So on paper, people are telling us that these are easy fixtures for Liverpool. I disagree. I vehemently disagree because these are very tricky fixtures for Liverpool, especially when we know Salah is not match sharp. We saw how Luis Diaz was missing chances today for fun. So people are actually superimposing what Liverpool have done in the past. I'm hoping they will do it in the present.
But Solomon, one thing you need to give Liverpool credit here in terms of, because I was actually looking at it. I don't like to be biased. You, from your handle, you already said you are biased towards Arsenal. You support biased.
I'm an Arsenal supporter, so I expect to think I'm biased. But I can be objective. No, I can be very objective, even with my team.
One thing I want to give Liverpool credit for now, I was actually talking about it. Let's say both of our teams now, they've had injuries. So Alisson is like Raya to you guys and Ederson to us, right?
Okay.
Yes. And Trent is like Ben White to you and Walker to us, right?
Okay.
And who again? Mohamed Salah has missed majority of the season. That's like you missing Saka, and also Man City missing someone like on that right wing. We're missing someone like Bernardo Silva. Who again have they lost?
They're missing Bernardo Silva. He has been playing for the.
I'm just trying to let you know that in terms of Liverpool have had major injury issues to key players.
Arsenal, we've not had
as compared to compared to Man City and Arsenal. Trust me, No.
No. I'm not trusting that bullshit. No. You are going to come with your mainstream bullshit.
Party.
What do you mean, party? Are you okay? What do you mean, who party? Party has been a fundamental member of the Arsenal team. What do you mean, who party?
You've not lost Declan Rice now. I'm telling you, they've lost key players. They're losing key players.
So Party is not a key player. Are you under the influence? What do you mean?
Wait, no. Party,
no.
See, I think if you lose Declan Rice, I don't think people will be at this. Like if you lose people like Declan Rice,
if you lose Rodri, you will not be near where you are right now.
That's what I'm trying to let you know that that's the same thing. Liverpool have lost key players. Mohamed Salah, Alisson, Trent.
How many games? How many games? See, because key players are subjective to the team. Don't tell me about them losing Salah we've lost Partey for the whole season. We brought a fundamental defender who was supposed to play on the side of Zinchenko in team, but who has not played for the whole season. Jesus has barely played half of the season. You are telling me Liverpool have lost key players and you're trying to play down Arsenal key players.
I know Arsenal has lost Gabriel Jesus. Yes, that's a very key player for Arsenal.
And Partey is a key player.
Partey, I think Partey now is like a second coming up from the bench, a second player.
So what you're trying to do, you are trying to technically downplay Arsenal key players. It's like me saying, Rodri is missing. It doesn't mean anything because you guys had the.
I didn't say that. That's what I was comparing.
You are passively saying that.
I was comparing the players they've missed now to us, to our teams. That's what I was saying. Them losing Alisson is like us losing Edison. Them losing Trent is like us losing Walker. Them losing Mohamed Salah is like us losing. I'm putting players in their position. It's like us losing Bernardo Silva because he's the one that plays our right for us. They've lost key players.
Key players, so everything is subjective. So Arsenal have lost key players this season, but we've managed to go and do what you are doing. So don't tell me about Liverpool.
I just will Liverpool credit to them. The fact that they lost.
Yes, they are your lover boys or girls. You guys love kissing and hugging each other. Don't tell me that nonsense. Arsenal have lost key players in Partey. I will not complain. We lost Zini, we've lost Martinelli for a month, and you are telling me, let's pity Liverpool. I don't do that.
No, nobody's saying
don't do that.
But I'm just trying to say
no. Shout out to Akim Morgan. We've lost Partey, Jesus, Timber, Zini, Martinelli, and we haven't lost key players. All those players won't start.
So now,
exactly, they're going to start. Those players will start.
All those players. Martinelli just had injury. Was it not last week or so?
Before then, he was out for a month. You forgot that part. He was out for a month.
Okay.
Zini has been out for how many months?
Timber was it not Community Shield? We don't know if Timber will be a good player or not. So I don't
really
follow the hype. Yes,
stop that bullshit. That you want to start gaslighting. What do you mean? He was supposed to be a key player.
Have we not seen players that have done well in their league and come to the league to flop?
He played well in the Community Shield against your Man City. No. He played well against your Man City. He was playing well in that game against Nottingham. He had an ACL injury. So don't do that.
So that's a guarantee that he will be a very good player because of one game.
How many games? How many games you want for guarantee?
Like if we should see, like I always give players. I always believe your first season is like trial and error. Try to understand.
Are there players that have come to a new league and are hit the ground running?
Of course, and there are players that have
so how come you didn't? How come you're not giving it that benefit of the doubt that you can come to Arsenal hit the ground running? But you're going to the other side that you cannot hit the ground running.
Wait and see.
No. I asked you a question. You see, you just shows your bias. I asked you a question that are there players? Let me finish. I asked you a question. Are there players that can come to a new league and hit the ground running? You say yes. But you're not saying let's not give him that benefit of the doubt. It just shows your bias is thinking.
He has only played one game. No, I said he has only played one game. How do we know if he will do well? We need to see him play.
Calm down. Listen. No. Listen to yourself. Let me ask you the question again. Is it possible? No. Is it possible that a player can come from a new league to another league and hit the ground running? Yes or no?
Yes. And also, is it possible that the player can come to a league and not hit the ground running? Yes or no?
Yes, exactly. So how come your let me finish. How come your automatic response was, it's just one game? If you know there's a possibility that some players can come to a new league and hit the ground running, you're not giving benefit of the doubt of the good side, we are taking the bad side. That doesn't make no sense.
Solomon, if you have a player, see, if we buy a player, like if we buy a player, I cannot just use one game to say, oh, this guy will play very well. I need to see him play lots of games. There's no guarantee. He needs to come play a game and
Calm
show
down.
it.
I'm going to ask you the question again so you can listen to yourself. Is it possible a player can hit the ground running from his first game?
From the first game?
Yeah.
From his first game. Like when you hit the ground running, have a very good season.
Yeah, as a player comes, he starts from the first game and is playing well all through. Is it possible?
It's possible. And is it possible a player can come from his first game where you see that, oh, he played well, then maybe along the season he starts playing rubbish?
Exactly. So how come you're not going to how come you're not going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's on the other side of the player that can come and hit the ground running?
All I just said is let's just see him play games. We don't know what he can do.
You're trolling. You're beginning to troll.
Let's just see him play. Let's just see him play.
Exactly. Shout out to Akim Morgan. Timber was brought to start.
I know Timber was brought to start.
You sound like a troll because you are not going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but you give the benefit of the doubt to the other side. You sound like a troll.
Which troll?
You sound like a troll.
Which troll? This guy, he has not played any games. Let's just see how he played.
No, he played against your Man City and he played very, very well. So
yes, that game he played well, but we should see him play now.
But based on your logic, you say it's possible for
because of one game.
Guy, you are beginning to make yourself look funny. You just say that it's possible. Yeah. You just say it's possible for a player to hit the ground running from the first game, but now you're saying no, let's just see more games. That is not logical.
Just one game now. It's just one game.
And so a player can hit the ground running and be a great signing.
Okay, let me give you an example. For Man City, our own player, Doku, the game he had against Doku has not been at his best. He has not been playing well. It's his first season. But the only game I can recall Doku playing well was against Bournemouth. If you go by that logic now, you expect Doku to be doing well. But Doku has been struggling. He has not been playing well.
Maybe you're not getting the point. I'm saying it's possible for a player to actually have a false start and they fall off. But at the same time, it's possible for a player to have a good start and they don't fall off. That's what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing with what you're saying, but
how come you're not giving Timber the benefit of that doubt on the other side that he can play one good game and going to play well? Why are you saying, oh, just one game, he might fall off? That's my logic.
You need to see him play.
By you saying you need to see him play, you're doubting him. You're not listening to yourself. By you saying you need to see him play more.
Now.
Let's move on.
One game because somebody plays well in
one game. What do you mean
one
game? If you play well, there are players that have played one game and they look great for the rest. Like, I'll give you an example. I don't like Spurs. Pedro Porro hit the ground running at Spurs. I never say, oh, just one game. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
It's just.
Let me read some of the chat. Sorry. Gogo says that he has played a couple of games preseason. Shield, Forest, good sample. Exactly. Gogo comes in without playing against Barca, Man City, etc. Good sample. Exactly. Mr. Big Overnight says Arsenal will win the Premier League. Shout out to you. Okay, I've already done that. And this one, Gogo says Arsenal will beat City at the MTR. Shout out to you at the MTR. we'll be there. We'll be there.
To me, I just feel we're still favorites, but my heart says Man City, honestly. But man, I'm looking at Liverpool. You're
a Man City fan. Your heart should be saying Man City.
But sometimes I need to be very, very reasonable. I'm not but looking at Liverpool, I'm like one thing that is making me that Liverpool can win it. The fact that with their injury issues, they are still there. They are not like way fell off. They've not fallen off, and also their fixtures. Like I keep saying, compared to Man City and Arsenal, they have very, very. Alpha, welcome. They have very, very.
What's up now?
They have very easy fixtures compared to Man City and Arsenal. So, of course, I will expect us to go out and do it, and I'm happy with today's result. 1-1. That one aside, I know we're not going to face them again.
But you said let's always caveat with on paper. On paper, it looks like Liverpool the easier fixture. So I'm not going to fall to that trick of having the easier fixture on paper.
Yeah, Solomon, let me tell you something. When you look at Arsenal's away games against the top teams as well, they're like Man City too. They've not had any good result against the top boys. Against Chelsea, you drew. Against Liverpool, you drew at Anfield. But in your homes, your home record is always good against those big teams. But away, you guys have struggled. So you guys are still going to go away to Manchester United. You're still going to go away to to Tottenham. You're still going to go away to Man City. So, guy, I see Arsenal dropping points there too.
No, you're allowed to see whatever you want to see. No, it's your eyes. I can't control what you're going to see.
Okay.
No, you're allowed to whatever you want to see. For Spurs, we'll beat them. We beat them last season. You are not on the same level. At the empty yard. At the empty yard. Let me finish. I'll let Efusa call me very soon. At the empty yard, you'll be punished. You'll be making out. You'll be punished at the empty yard. And at Manchester United, come on.
For the Etihad game, the game against Manchester City, I'm not really worried. Honestly, I'm not really worried. I just believe we'll play. That one I'm not worried. I don't know why. I'm not really worried. I just believe we'll step up. The game against Arsenal, we'll step up.
So, Mr. Efosa, so you're here. Shout out to you for joining us. No problem. I know you have a lot to get off your chest. You have the floor.
the one against Man City. Look, Man City's game against Chelsea. I get the record and all. We watched the game away. Let's be realistic. We won't see if they play that match 10 times. Man City is not going to draw 4-4. You understand? So all of us saw it as an anomaly that day. Let's be realistic. It was just one where I felt maybe we had this idea that Man City was always that team, but their frailties began to show there. If you remember, one of the problems that we've always been having with Man City this season is what is giving me confidence against Man City is not because Man City are not good. Okay. It's just because of the chances that they give up.
They're conceding.
And I agree with you on that one because defense we are conceding chances. We are conceding.
Yes.
We're conceding. We're conceding. And I agree with you on that. We're conceding. But despite the fact that those chances were given, if we actually check in terms of creating chances, one issue again, Man City, we don't take our chances.
You know, that one is there against Chelsea, right? But that's why I said it. Yes, you can see. Let me say for Arsenal now, right? Normally, even if we weren't taking our chances, we were limiting people from creating chances against us.
Very true.
We could get away with it.
Yes.
I don't know if you understand. Now, unfortunately, games like West Ham, we didn't get away with it.
Yes.
Fulham, we didn't get away with it. So it means you have to take your chances. Now, the problem I'm having is see that deal you people played Man U where Haaland missed that particular chance.
Yes.
Now, that is uncharacteristic. You know, he did it doesn't mean that, it's something that it's normal with him. Everybody, even the best strikers, we've seen sitters they've missed.
Yes.
So for me, saying that, so the situation with Man City is the chances they give up. If Man City had the same record like defensive, people were not giving up chances, I would say, that one I'm going for a draw there. But if we now decide to mirror exactly what Chelsea did to you, because realistically, we move the ball better than Chelsea, we will defend better than Chelsea. I feel we have better players than Chelsea. So even if we go on the counter, we will be more efficient than Chelsea. Now, as you said, is it a situation where we will now start missing chances again? That's left for us to see. But if we are more defensive, if we set up exactly the way Chelsea set up, which I don't think we will just sit back and just soak in pressure, definitely we'll move the ball. And Man City, definitely, you people are not going to sit back. And secondly, you people are not going to be gung-ho. That is one thing. Guardiola will not come out and play like a mad person. You know, there's a difference between, let's say inspiration and being logical. With Guardiola will be logical that day. So for me, if what I feel decides the game is the chances that are given away, not necessarily what is taken. So if Man City are having, because even the 6-2 against Luton, I was shocked that, Luton were having the amount of, chances. That is my only thing with Man City. Liverpool's own. Now, one thing I feel, yes, Liverpool have had injuries, but the problem that people have is, I think this situation is if we are hailing Liverpool's injuries, it's credit to Arteta more. And why I say it's credit to Arteta is let's be realistic. Last season, when we wanted to start the season, everybody said 4th was the best we could get.
Okay.
That is as a position. I didn't see us competing, even if we were going I saw us competing. I saw us ending maybe 10 or 9 points off top spot, which is second and first and second. I expected Liverpool and Man City to be the ones. I didn't know who would win, but I just said either of the two. So we ended up 5 points behind Man City, which was in second position. Now, last season, we remember, right? Everybody told us that the problem we would have is the fact that we don't have a big squad. That was what they told us that would be our undoing. Now, this season, let's be realistic. Partey, before Rice came, Partey has been a staple in the Arsenal team. Realistically, if we were going to make an Arsenal lineup, it would have to be Zinchenko, Partey, yes, Zinchenko, then Odegaard, yes. Then the back line, White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko.
And Timber.
Sure. And Timber.
Timber, actually, it was Timber. So, but we now looked at the situation where Timber got injured, had the ACL, unfortunately. And even when the season began, Zinchenko didn't start. Gabriel Jesus didn't start. Nketiah was our starting striker originally at the beginning of the season. So, even we were complaining about Nketiah. If you go back to Bruce's videos, we have always been complaining about Nketiah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, people forget Nketiah. Raya didn't begin the season. Albeit we still had Ramsdale, which, the skill set is different, but based off of what the manager wanted, based off of how he wanted to play, Raya was the first choice. So we didn't have Jesus, we didn't have Zinchenko, even Tomiyasu didn't begin the season. Gabriel Magalhaes didn't start. He was always coming from the bench. So and after some time, Partey got injured. When Partey got injured, even Smith Rowe, that has been a player that we expect to come in and do something, we are forgetting that he has been injured for long. Martinelli, the game before we played Tottenham, Martinelli got injured against Everton. When I think, he had an injury there. So Martinelli has
the hamstring. Pulled his hamstring.
Forgotten Saka has gotten injured. Albeit it has not been severe,
extensive,
like 4 or 5 weeks.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Injured in crucial matches. We always forget.
See,
against you guys, Saka didn't play.
Yes, Saka didn't play against us. I remember that one.
Martinelli didn't even start that match.
Yeah, but if you compare to Liverpool,
but what I'm trying to say is, no, I'm not saying Liverpool don't have injuries. I'm saying Arteta has managed Arsenal so well,
managed the situation.
The injuries.
It's
not noticeable to people.
No, understand? Yes. That one is true. That one, but the way Liverpool's own were happening, it was as if it was week by week. It was just happening week by week. It wasn't happening like that for week by and
can we pause the bullshits, right? No, wait. Liverpool's injuries are not that substantial. Do you know why I say it's for the bullshit? Do not go call it bullshit. The significant injury Liverpool has suffered is Salah. All these other scrubs. They're calling Curtis Jones. He says on YouTube. Let me go watch myself. He's a scrub. You're calling scrubs significant injuries. Are you serious?
Curtis Jones was
this season he has actually been.
He's one of their good players.
You say I like the caveat. You said this season. We're talking about Partey. No. Let me finish my statement. We're talking about Partey is a staple. Zini was a staple for how we did last season. We're talking about his scrub that you started doing well this season. Like, listen to yourself, my guy. Like, are you under the influence?
Jesus has been off and on. Jesus is our main striker. He has been off
main striker.
And see,
not compared to those scrubs.
People are forgetting that the way Arsenal's injuries have been. You know why nobody's talking about it? Because we are doing well. We are forgetting.
Well, very true.
Kiwior is playing. If they told you Kiwior would have been playing left back for almost 6 straight games, none of us here.
Exactly. No Tomiyasu. You understand? All of us expected Tomiyasu to return, but it has been Kiwior, and nobody has complained about it. Nobody has spoken because he's doing such a good job. You understand? And he's here. He's here telling us about Liverpool injuries. Mr. Gold,
I can understand that.
You are not flowing well. You are not flowing well, though.
Of course, Jota got injured, Curtis Jones, Gravenberch got injured,
Alisson, Mohamed Salah.
See, I'm not. Yes, Salah. But see, this is the problem, and this is why I say it's a problem. Sometimes we all forget that yes, the luck is always there and it's not always there.
Yes.
When Man City, when Liverpool won their first league, do you remember no player got injured?
Yes, no player got injured. Very true.
Yeah, even Leicester, when they won it, Arsenal was competing.
Yes,
Kazola,
no player got injured. No player got injured.
Was the main Arsenal player. Before we knew he got injured, about 4 players got injured.
That was it.
Kante didn't get injured. Vardy, Mahrez,
Drinkwater, all of them.
Exactly.
Were present. So I'm not saying I'm not saying Liverpool don't have injuries, which we all know. But to some extent, the reason Liverpool still had the injuries, Salah's injuries, because Liverpool refused to manage Salah. The gung-ho brought Salah back against Brentford, where they won 4-0. Salah was not fit enough. They brought him back.
No, I think
they brought this guy back.
African Cup of Nations now.
Yeah, but they rushed him back
against Brentford. And from there, he got injured again.
Okay.
Trent was not fit.
They brought him back. They rushed him back. Yes, I remember that.
Yes, from there, first half, he couldn't continue.
Yes.
And since then, he has been injured. So sometimes, even they are not managing their injuries well, even if we say they have had the injuries. So it's still, I understand, yes, they've had the injuries. Even the fixtures, I don't feel like with Everton, I feel Liverpool will smack the living hell. Everton is not.
Are you serious?
Everton. See, if there's anything freer than Liverpool beating Everton, it should be. I want to get
this is where I disagree with Mr. Fosa, and I'm sure it's a Sunday evening. Mr. Fosa has not had anything liquid.
Check the record, please. Check the record.
No, see, it's very possible for them to go there and get.
You know, sometimes, right? I understand logically there is no chance, but you have to look at the context of the nuance and the spirit of the game. Now, Everton know that
they need points.
They could be relegated.
Yes,
that they could be relegated. They are playing at home. It's a Merseyside derby. So there's a lot. Now, logically, player for player, pound for pound, no chance for Everton. But emotionally, home advantage, there's a chance. I'm not saying
of course.
There's a chance. There's a chance. That I'm saying there's just a chance.
For me, the only games that I'm actually scared for Man City, the only games that I'm really scared is Spurs and Crystal Palace. Those 2 games.
Okay. Yeah, Crystal Palace are like.
You say he tactically appointed. Yes.
No. See, this is not to disrespect. This is not to disrespect Arsenal. Eh?
Please do. No, please do. I want.
Wait.
Because we are recording this. We are recording it today. Disrespect Arsenal.
Wait, no problem. See, I was talking with a friend, and I said, "See, Arsenal are playing so well. It's like you're playing so well at the wrong time. In a time where Klopp and Arteta, like the title race is like this. Of all these,
if Arsenal playing so well at the wrong time, okay, let's finish. Sorry, finish.
Wait, of all these, the 2 teams, like between Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal is the best team among those teams. But irrespective of that, Liverpool might still go on to win this thing, or Man City might still go on to win. I don't see Arsenal winning this just because of those fixtures. Away to Man U, away to Man City.
Let me debunk the away to Man U. See, if I'm to say any team can still disturb me, I can give it to Man City for sake of notoriety. I said it before on chat. I still said I don't see us losing to Man City. You understand? Okay. All Arteta will do, the worst Arteta will do is set up like Chelsea.
Yes.
We know we can play the ball better. That is the worst.
Better than Chelsea.
We play the ball better than Chelsea. We move the ball better. Martinelli will retire Kyle Walker. We saw what Diaz was doing to him today. So Martinelli is going to So I'm looking at it.
On toast.
De Bruyne.
It was on toast.
Yeah, De Bruyne, De Bruyne and Declan Rice are going to battle each other. Partey is going to be fit for that match. That's the match Partey will play, or Jorginho. So those are the games, right? So that particular one, you can say, okay, that is the tough one. I'm looking at Man U.
You're not scared to away at Old Trafford.
Those ones.
Really?
See them, yes. My guy, my best friend is a Man U fan. I was telling him yesterday, I said, I tell her, say, I told you,
Man
I
U.
say, they say, Man U go beat us. He just started laughing. He said, let them say, see, I saw Man U trying to play out from the back yesterday against Everton.
They couldn't do it.
That their defense.
Have you ever seen an Ibadan man trying to speak French?
No, see, I think
no. I've never seen an exactly H factor. So Man U try to play out of the back like the man trying to speak French.
Let's which big team has gone to Old Trafford to win Man U? I think it's only Man City. It's the only team that's gone. Yeah, I don't think any other team has gone to Old Trafford to beat them.
I don't recall right now.
Yeah, I don't recall any other big. Liverpool drew. Liverpool didn't win there. No, Liverpool have to go there. Liverpool is going there.
Free meat for Liverpool. Free meat.
Yeah, free meat. Man, you are free meat. Yeah, man, you are not that thing.
Sometimes I feel.
But the only caveat is that if Salah is not there, that's when my mind might have a chance. If Salah is there, Liverpool will beat them.
Bro, you know why I say Man U is free meat? See Man U last week against Man City, right? Let's be honest. Apart from that goal that they scored and few chances, just few. That was it.
What they do?
You people rained on Man U, for God's sake. That wasn't a competition. 3-1 flattered Man U. Let's be fact.
Exactly.
Okay, you're going to tell me, right? We are going to press like Man City.
Yes.
If possible, stifle Man U more. Man U want to go, what do they call it?
Counter-attack.
Counter-attack. We know that's what they want to do. We press them before they do counter-attack. You see, before, if I'm predicting the first 15 to 20 minutes, it should be like 2-0. The Man U, see, bro, you know the thing? Go back and watch Man U. Man U concede too many chances.
Yes,
you cannot concede too many chances against quality
chances like that.
Yeah, so, look at that day they conceded chances against you. We all knew it was coming.
Okay, let me point something out to you. Let me point something out to you. Okay. Tell me the difference between the performance they had against Everton yesterday versus Fulham. There's no difference. The difference is that they had 2 penalties and they scored it. Go and watch the Fulham game and watch the Everton game. No difference.
Yeah.
Just that Everton considered 2 penalties and Man U scored. Man U, see, we are superimposing the old Man U history.
No. I'm just basing it on the fact of it's a big game. Whenever it comes to a big game, it doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter where you are
right now. Are you watching them? They're not playing well.
Yes, it's a big game. It doesn't matter where they are on the league table.
No, it's a big game by the brand name Man U. Look at the quality of performance and players. It's not a big game like that. Let's stop stopping them.
Last season, some players were still there that could even play the ball. This time is, the injuries Man U are having.
Yeah,
players are never fit together. Like that is one problem they even have. Every day they are changing their defense. Imagine Arsenal goes to meet them on the day where Johnny Evans and Maguire are playing. It's true now. Johnny Evans and Maguire are playing because the injury. See, Man U, there's something this and I don't want to. Man U fans are delusional. My God,
please just
imagine somebody was saying today on DRO Sports Media that he's hoping for a draw between Spurs and Aston Villa. They asked him why. He said to keep the dream alive. They said we dream. He said try to. He said to keep trying to dream. Express was not told the guy. Express was not told the guy. Said the chances of you fitting into your high school trousers is more than.
See, you guys are still looking at Man U with the old glory days. They're looking at Man U with the old glory days. Look at them for now. That's why a lot of people in the media are looking at Man City with what they did last season's lens, not what they are seeing at the moment. I respect Man City, but I'm looking at this Man City.
Quality players are no more. See, like Mahrez and Gundo, those guys are clutch.
We're clutch players.
Those guys are clutch. And all these Nunes and Doku, they've not. What do they call it?
See, my problem with Pep. See, all I just want from Pep. All I just see in that that Arsenal game, if Pep will just play for me, Walker, John Stones, Diaz, Nete Ake, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, Bernardo Silva on the right, Haaland front, and I hope Jack Grealish is fit. All I just want is for Kevin De Bruyne and Foden to just play behind Haaland and John Stones beside Rodri. But Pep keep rotating that thing. This week, Foden will be on the right.
Yes.
So wait.
Yes,
So if they play behind Holland, what will happen?
No,
Sometimes this Man City fans, they are a sad individual.
on paper. I'm telling you, Arteta, right now, Arteta knows every move Pep will make. The only way Arteta will not know the move is if Pep pulls out an Uno reverse card.
Yes.
A magic trick from the heart. But every move, every player, Arteta knows what Man City will do, how they will do it, when they will do it, why they are doing it, and who they are doing it for. So for him, he's not even bothered about Haaland. Keep Haaland out. The thing is, Haaland is that guy where you don't give him a chance. You understand?
See, he's a service striker. We saw it today again. Haaland is a service striker, meaning he doesn't not play with the team unless you service him. So if you starve him of service, he's useless.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people on the world don't rate Haaland. Not that he's not scoring goals. He's scoring goals. He's a good goal scorer. But if you don't service Haaland,
you won't see the best out of him. You won't.
But if you don't service your striker, how will you? If you don't service what? If you don't service your
Harry
striker,
Kane should drop deep to collect ball. Jesus dropped deep to involve himself in the play.
Alvarez
is drop back.
Regardless, even if Alvarez is not scoring, if Alvarez is dropping deep and Alvarez will make things happen.
Yes,
they will just they will see the.
My problem is with this our game. Why must the striker drop deep? Why must the striker drop deep?
No. Let me say something. Yeah?
Okay, answer.
There's a reason why they call Henry the best Premier League player.
But is he the best striker ever?
Okay, who's the best striker? The best striker ever. If you're calling the best striker ever, who do we still call as the best striker ever? We call Delima.
What was Delima? You drop deep.
Wait, Delima will carry the ball.
Delima was dropping deep.
Wait, deep to collect the ball. Yeah,
and going to score.
Very true. But my question is, see, there are different types of striker.
See, no, we are not saying.
There are strikers that will
saying there are no different types. But there's a reason why those guys are not that guy.
Exactly.
You understand? You see, we always look at it as when they were saying Henry and Aruna, is the way they used to play. They will come and collect. They will dribble. They didn't depend on the team.
Suarez, the same thing. Suarez.
Exactly. That's my own. My own is, I'm not saying Haaland is not a good striker. Nobody is saying that. You understand? I'm never going to say it. You understand? Or we can say he doesn't do this enough. But what we are saying is the edge, the extra edge. Not every player will be that, but that extra edge that Harry Kane doesn't score. Okay, can Harry Kane now change position and say, I will provide for you so that you can score?
Very true. No. I just think if Alan add that to his game, if Alan adds that to his game, you take him to another level. If he adds that,
you never add that.
He
can't do it.
See this defense now that Man City played today. We played a tougher defense than what Man City played today, which was but it was Havertz up top.
Yeah.
You saw the way he was because he had the control. He could play with the team, so it's not easy for Haaland. It's just give me ball, man, put up on it.
But funny enough, do you know the one for Man City Arsenal? Do you know the player I'm scared of? Havertz. I swear.
For me, that's my.
I thought you didn't rate him.
No, I've never said that. I've never said I didn't rate Havertz.
But did you infer that? Did you?
I've never ever see even right from the moment they played that Community Shield, that first moment Havertz had where he missed the chance.
Yeah,
I said there's a problem. See, people don't understand that Havertz does not really need to play like give those goals assists every time. It's just like Jack Grealish. He makes everybody around you better. Everybody around him better. That's what Havertz is doing. You won't know when he will just appear. That's the only player I'm scared of.
I remember I told you the movement. That movement.
I'm not scared of.
Don't learn it.
When your brother, what are they calling it? Ferdinand said he will pay money to watch Doku. I knew they blew him on his head when
he will pay money to watch you.
You pay money to watch Doku. That useless Jovino. Doku.
See,
imagine. I don't rate the mainstream pundits.
Doku is better than Grealish. Somebody that can. Have you seen Grealish dribbling? Like Grealish will drop deep, dribble and carry the ball and go. You're comparing with Doku.
The funny thing that for Doku too, another thing again, they're always doubling up on him.
Stop it. I'm not
saying
stop it. Don't run interference. You are running interference.
No. See, I'm not saying
they're not doubling up on Doku. But Doku is not. See that guy. He's just one-dimensional.
Yeah, I'm still giving him time, but I'm still giving him time.
I'm not going to. I'm going to be fair. I will not be a hypocrite.
I will not give him time. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good.
I'm still giving him time.
I always call him time. Free mid player.
I'm still giving him time because you can never tell. Maybe Pep can come out with a kind of different system now that might be suiting him to play. But ideally for me, I like.
You're not convinced?
See, what country is Doku? What is it? He's from Belgium, right?
Belgium, yeah.
He said it's better if you join the Olympic team. He's a track star. At best, Doku is a track star. He's just a road runner.
He has performed against people that he has faced. That day he faced Brighton. I said, Mike, you are putting James Milner against this guy. This is free game now.
Yeah, it's a face match.
I'm still giving him time. The only thing I want him to improve on is you see the way the likes of Hazard, Mane, they dribble to go. Sane,
he doesn't have it.
If he can dribble to go, like when you take on your player, because when those guys they dribble and like there's space for them to either cut back or maybe take a shot. But Doku will dribble and make it difficult for him that though 2 or 3 players are already blocking him. You will not have to turn and
so you're asking. So what you are doing is like you're asking Doku to do what he cannot do.
He doesn't
have that man's skill set.
He cannot do it. Yeah, like you say that. What he's saying is that he's telling me that if I cook a stone well, I'll cook it long enough. The stone will be soft.
That's why I just hope from now before we play the game. I hope Jack Grealish comes back. That's all. I just hope Jack Grealish comes back. Huh?
What's wrong with Grealish?
He's drunk. Yeah, he's drunk.
Muscle injury.
I want to somebody.
Are you sure
that gets so high like that?
Exactly. Are you sure he's not drunk?
To go at party.
No, it's muscle injury. I just hope he comes back before that Arsenal game. For Arsenal game,
he'll be drunk again.
For Arsenal game, I'm not honestly. But to be honest with you, for my prediction for Arsenal game, if I'm being honest, my prediction for Arsenal game, I think is 1-1.
The worst I can see.
Wait. That's the worst. What was the time? What was the time where you are, Mr. Go with the flow?
9:04 p.m.
9:04. Did you go out today?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't house that. What happened?
I'm sure you're sober. 1-1. Who you think Arsenal is coming to the MTR to play 1-1?
Did you watch? No, wait. People respecting Arsenal with the fact that
disrespect us. No, disrespect us.
A team that is now. You see, some people don't want to. Some football fans don't want to accept that things have changed for Arsenal. Maybe because there's
especially you. You are doing the same thing.
No, because they've not won the league title.
You are doing the same thing. You can't accuse other people of what you're doing too.
No. See, things have changed for Arsenal, but let me tell you, things have changed for Arsenal. The only criticism I have, I just feel Arsenal can't win this title. I just feel there's just something about
you can feel how you want. It's your feeling.
There's just something. I don't know.
You're allowed to feel how you want.
It's not because they're not playing well, though. It's not because they're not playing well. Don't get me wrong. It's not because they're not playing well or they're not doing the right things. But there's just something. I just feel.
Put a logic to that thing. Put some logic to that. Something that we can understand.
I'll use this example again. the game, I think when it comes to the pressure, when it matters, when the pressure is on, let's be honest, your game against, was it Nottingham Forest? You guys played yesterday on Saturday. There was
Brentford.
Was it? Yeah, Brentford. There was nerves in that game. It wasn't like the Arsenal. You could tell there was nerves in that game. But you guys went.
Is that unusual? Is that unusual? That's the usual
yes,
thing.
you went over the line. Then I bring it back again to the game against FC Porto. The reason why Arsenal didn't play well in that game is not because it was just away. Whenever Arsenal goes away to a top team, and when the pressure is on, I feel they will crumble.
No, do you know why we didn't play well?
Before Efusal respond, let me respond to that for Efusal respond. Now let's go to the Porto game. Now, if everybody's going to put their banter hats aside and let's discuss football and logical, that referee, that official was piss poor.
A disgrace.
Because you cannot allow Porto to be diving over the gaff, shithousery, delay. There was a lot of pictures floating around where their own player step on their own goalkeeper and you are blowing foul against Arsenal. They were diving, they were making sure they don't play football. They delay all kinds of taxes. You allow that to go on. And I'm going to say, yes, Arsenal was a tad naive. They didn't expect that from Porto.
Yeah.
But guess what? They have the opportunity for rectifying it.
At the Emirates, Arsenal was smart.
Now, coming back to Man City, Man City will never go to that level.
Which level?
Man City has a bit of pride. We are fighting for title. The referees in England, even as poor as the referees in England are horrible, they are not as poor as they will allow that kind of shit out to happen.
No.
So using that Porto game as a reference, I think is overreach. It's very interesting. You go there.
No, me, I don't think my own is the top teams. The top teams, even Chelsea. See the way you guys played against Chelsea now. You guys didn't play anything till like 75 minutes.
Yeah, but let me debunk the one against Chelsea and all those. Porto. See, sometimes we always forget scoreline changes the way people look at a game.
Look at game.
Against Porto had only, even my guy will discuss it today. The one I said is a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I said Porto had only one good chance in that game.
Okay.
Let's be realistic, which was the one in the first half. They hit the post. The guy came back.
Hit the post,
Yeah. Brentford yesterday, you mentioned nerves.
Yes.
Nerves, yes. Even when you guys played Brentford, there were nerves. You understand?
Yes.
But we all know, see, the fact is, both teams would still win even with the nerves. But when you were seeing Arsenal yesterday, the nerves were not coming from the players. The nerves were from the fans.
From the fans.
Because even watching that game, we all knew Arsenal were going to rain on those guys for as long as the second
half. And it did.
Now, the thing is, when you talk about Porto, first, there was a similarity between Porto and Brentford yesterday. They did not want to allow the ball float on the pitch. They were doing anything to
break the play.
Yeah. Secondly, whenever we wanted to counter Porto to go and score, Porto would dive. That was what they were doing. And the referee, see the thing, the reason why Arsenal, people are saying Porto, we are forgetting Arsenal has mastered the EPL, not the Champions League, in terms of the referee, in terms of officiating. Even when Man City were playing in the EPL, why was it easier for Man City? Because they knew the way the referees would behave in the EPL. We know the behavior of everybody. Against all those teams, a wrong decision, you will bring a referee that will hear Real Madrid and will be shaking because he's hearing Real Madrid. Then even if you're playing better, they will now go and cheat against you. And what will you have? So even Man City, when we played Porto, people forget that we played Porto. The analysis wasn't that Porto was better. The goal.
That's it.
No, my own was not even the goal. See, my own was not even my own was just the fact that Arsenal didn't play. Arsenal didn't play.
I didn't understand what they just said.
But we had to manage. Yes, but we had to still be wise and manage. Because everybody is saying we lost to Porto. But I'd rather lose to Porto than to have lost to Newcastle during the weekend. Because the loss to Porto made everybody feel as if, why didn't we do this? That game was going to be a 0-0 game. If you look at the nuances, we considered a 94th minute goal, which was the last kick of the game, and it was from a sloppy pass. How many chances did Porto?
Yeah.
How many chances?
They
Porto
didn't
never
create chances.
dominated us. Porto never did anything to hurt us. What Porto did was to stop us. You understand? And unfortunately, the referee wasn't on our side that day. So it was what it was. Now, it would have been a stale 0-0, but they had that chance. Spectacular goal, wonderful. You understand? I'm not going to be angry. It was a spectacular goal. There was never a time Porto cut us open and they said, oh boy, Porto have been ready. They didn't do anything like that.
Exactly.
So if I'm going to play Man City, I know what to expect. If I'm playing Man City in the Champions League and in the, what do they call it, in the EPL, I know who I'm going to play. Porto, the shithousery they did is for the first leg. And I'm playing Newcastle. I have to cut my losses short and know that, okay, I can lose 1-0 there. I don't have the leeway to lose in the EPL. If I lose in the EPL, Man City and Liverpool are ahead up. So for me, that is where I feel. And the situation with Chelsea, see, that day, we didn't turn up. Not that we didn't turn up at all. But that was what it was. We just came back from international break. It was just that evening, and it was what it was. Chelsea are not coming to tell me at the Emirates Stadium. They are coming to turn up.
No, of course.
See, what is saving Chelsea from a mauling is because they are going to play FA Cup. So they are just holding.
They for collect. Yeah, we are suspending the mauling.
Of course.
That's what I mean. That's what I said. I don't see Arsenal winning it. I just not because Arsenal are not playing well. I just feel they are fixtures.
Against Tottenham that you people are saying. See, Tottenham and Aston Villa.
No, see, Mr. Foster, it is his eyes. Let him see whatever he wants to see. And I'm not going to debate what somebody is saying and what they're not saying.
It's just the fixtures, and also I feel it's a different mindset. When you're at the top and when you're chasing, these are two different mindsets. Because right now, I
feel it's over emphasized. You know why I say I feel it's over emphasized? You have to win either ways. You understand?
I think there's a more.
Remember when you said winning mentality?
Yes.
You remember you were talking about winning mentality. When Solomon said something, he said winning mentality is a hoax. Have good players and a system.
Bloody hoax.
You understand?
System, you win.
You win. You understand? Why was Pep doing Centurion? See, let's be realistic. We have caught up with Liverpool and Pep. Everybody was saying, these guys are dominating the league. When Man City started dominating, Liverpool were nowhere. Man City and Liverpool were dominating. We were not good. We now became good. We are part of these guys. You understand? Twice now, I have not been outsmarted. Last season, I still maintained Saliba was the best defender in the EPL. You're not going to tell me someone leaves with 10 games to go, still comes for
Saliba was the best. I think, he was the best defender last season.
Yeah. That one. So this season now, what Arteta built is, we can, even if we lose anybody, let us have a proper defensive structure. You understand? That is what we have built off of. The amount of chances, critical chances, everything, we have reduced it. You understand? So the chances of teams killing us,
we'll see against Man City, because now
this is not me saying Man City don't have anything to beat other. Man City are not a tough team.
Quality, really?
You're coming up. You're facing Man City, so you're coming up against quality. So you know it to be different when you're facing when a Bernardo Silva now is approaching somebody like I don't know who will be on his wing, or a Kevin De Bruyne is making that run. It's quality now.
You're talking. No. Let's calm down.
This is
there's nothing. There's nothing to do.
Against him. What I call it.
That one just there was no preseason now. That was just the first game. Flow. Like Man City has not even.
Go with flow. Go with flow. You're not good any flow.
No. We had only like 2 preseason now. See, these other teams had more preseason than us.
Wait. Let's pause. Did Bernardo Silva play today?
Bernardo Silva. Man City, we didn't play well now. Today.
That's not the question. Why do you like to play? Did
Bernardo Silva didn't play well today? He didn't play well today.
That's not the question. Mr. Foster, can you make explain?
He played today,
so
but he didn't play well.
He's telling us about the process was that if Bernardo Silva comes against somebody, but we saw him play today
against Gomez.
Wait. Solomon.
Gomez.
Wait. Solomon, let me.
And Kwanzaa. They played against. Kwalanda.
Let me ask you a question. Is Bernardo Silva quality?
No, it's quality. We are not saying it's not
That's what
quality.
I'm saying now. If you come up against,
no, I agree. I agree.
Yes.
It's a declining. No, it's a declining quality.
But you're forgetting that we too are quality.
That's what I'm telling you now. Yes, now that's what I'm telling you. You're coming up against quality now. So we'll see how people have been limiting teams. People have been limiting teams from like creating chance against you.
So see, what I try to do there. And first, I saw what I try to do. So they are quality, but we are not quality.
Wait now. Yeah. So now,
we'll limit Man City that day.
Wait, you guys have been limiting teams to come up against you. Now you're coming up against a team that is very good at creating chances.
Have we played Man City this season? Yes or no? Have we played Man City this season?
Chances. Man City will play.
Have we played Man City this season?
Yes, you played Man City this season. How was the game?
How many chances?
No, you should tell us. How many chances
we didn't have more chance. You guys didn't have more chance against us.
But now we limited the people now.
You're making some say we can't limit you. And then they can rise as not blended this way.
Game for everybody.
See, do you know what? I don't want to give an excuse for that game. Arsenal won the game. I don't want to talk about any other thing. Arsenal won the game fair and square. Look, the best thing won on that day, fair and square. Okay. I don't want to talk about any other thing. But all I know, that game, we limited you guys. It was like an edgy game. I don't know. There was just something about like.
Oh yes, but you're forgetting something. Go with the flow. Well, we limited you, but you are forgetting. Back in the day, you people would have still rained on us.
No.
See.
No. I do know the difference.
You people have been raining on us. The last time at the Emirates, we remember that you people didn't really rain on us. That we should have pounded and pummeled the people.
The difference was Arteta has learned. See. Arteta always wants to go toe-to-toe with Pep, expressive football. But that game, the first leg this season at the Emirates, it was a different style of play from Arteta. He didn't go with that like you see, if you see the way you guys played against us last season at the Emirates and also at Etihad, where you were very expressive. This season, you guys are more controlled.
It wasn't because you people were spectacular at the Emirates.
Last season.
Yeah, it wasn't because you were spectacular. Last season. Last season, you know, Ketia, that was our striker.
Ketia
was missing this thing. Chances like
chances. That's because I already know the game. I already know the game to expect from Arsenal. Arteta will play the same way he did it at the Emirates. I'm not expecting Arteta to come expressive football. Martinelli.
That is where he still. You know what? That's where you still get it wrong. We're not going to play the way we played you the first time. It's like you're not watching Arsenal. You're not watching. No. Let me finish. You're not watching Arsenal intentionally. Yeah. Right now, we are going to play it in your half. We're going to play the whole game in your half.
Okay. Man City.
It's all of that.
You know the first thing Arteta
will do. What's going on.
Arteta will wait first because he knows Man City want to come out. Let them come out. You understand? Then once they come out at some time, it be like Sprite. Shake him. Bubble will disappear. You turn still.
He will disappear.
Calm down. The second phase that Arteta will do is within 10 minutes we'll score Man City. Okay. It will start since one counter. Once Martinelli is running, Kai, because what Arteta will do that day, Pep will see something. First thing Arteta will do, Arteta will make sure he prevents Pep to be able to say you ever have a hold on this game. Number one. Number two, Arteta will not play on the floor alone. He will tell Raya,
exactly.
You know your brother at the top. Give back.
Kai.
You understand? Once Kai Havertz drops that ball to Martinelli, the thing Arteta will do, once we score 1-2, Man City will want to come out. Free meat. That is my own.
The only thing I just ask is after the game, you see the way three of us are like this. Let's just come.
We'll do it. Yeah, sure.
That's all I ask.
We'll be here. We will be here.
Last season, to look at us.
To look at us.
And God willing, me, I want everybody to be fit. I want from your free kick specialist. Say that one that I used to tell people how to cross corner.
You see, why are you pivoting to things that
I want everybody.
Why are you bringing our free kick coach into conversation?
No problem. I want everybody to be fit on that day. As the Arsenal players fit, man, I want a full squad.
See, the reason why that first leg, everybody will say, "Oh, Man City didn't have Rodri. Saka no play that day now."
No problem. Me, I want it.
Martinelli no start.
I want. I don't want anything. That's why I said.
Play last 15 minutes.
That's why I said the better team. Me, I don't want to give an excuse. Me, the better team won on that day. Simple and fair. Arsenal won. Shikina. I don't care whether
let me read this chart from Aaron. Lad, did you see between how quiet Anfield was? Was it that quiet?
Now. Yes, when we scored now, the place was a bit quiet. It was a bit quiet. When we scored, the place was quiet.
I've seen Man City. I've watched a lot of Man City games this season. I watched a lot of Liverpool games this season. And I'll watch Arsenal. And I'm not just being an Arsenal fan, but I'm looking at the empirical evidence before us. And we're going to deny what you are looking at and tell me this Man City are not getting it.
Like, when people talk about Liverpool as if Liverpool are playing one special something.
Yeah.
See,
Liverpool. Liverpool.
See, let me break it down. No, go with the flow is having PTSD of Mane, Salah, and Firmino.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
See, okay, this season when we played Liverpool, which game has Liverpool played better than us in any of them? Liverpool never played better than us in any.
Better than us in one. In any one.
Liverpool never played better. The 1-1 at Anfield. If they didn't water there, I don't know what they watered that day. I don't know what they were doing. Who watered the pitch?
But the 1-1 at Anfield, you can say, man, that day because they had a very, I don't know how this guy missed that chance. Martinelli also had. I think that Martinelli's chance was not even more. Trent's chance was more clear cut as compared to Martinelli's chance.
Yeah, the reason why Martinelli's chance wasn't clear cut was because the pitch was overwatered. So
that's something.
Yeah, it's as if he was sleeping. Yes, bro, please speak.
Let me say something. What if you watch the game? I think all our biases. Did they dominate us the way they dominated Manchester City? No,
they didn't. No. So that one I give. Yeah.
So,
that one I give.
So I support Mr. Efosa. People are still looking at Liverpool and Man City with what they've done in the past, not what we are watching right now.
I'm not taking it away. You understand? While we are protecting Man City, we lost those clutch players. Mahrez, see, people will not understand what Mahrez does.
Imagine replacing Mahrez with Doku. Heaven and earth, like hell, that bomb.
We've seen Mahrez, pure football.
Mahrez absent. Mahrez absent and Gundogan is, I would say, it's Sterling. Yeah. I'll say it's Sterling. It's Sterling on the team.
See, because the problem is Nunes. Now, I'm not saying Nunes, Man City have all this. You have this team where players first season they don't kick in. So that one I'm not even.
That's why I'm giving Doku time. That's why I'm
saying. Let's call it for what it is, right? We've watched football for some time. Mm-hmm. There are some players you can like Doku. There's nothing going to change about Doku. Give him 10 years. Nothing change about Doku. Let's not play games. Nothing change about Doku. He don't have it. Don't have it. He doesn't have it.
Solomon, just give
if Doku was playing for Brighton, I understand. But if I'm going to say Man City upper echelon, come on, Doku. Come on. Are we selling?
I'm not giving him time. I'm not because
giving time for what?
Because he's in a new league now. He's in a new system.
He's not. He doesn't want. See. He doesn't have the traits. I'm not giving.
I will give him his time. Let's see, because
you are just being. You are just being overly diplomatic.
No, bro,
let's call it for
Doku. Doku. I call. See, bro, we know what to say about Doku. Doku, I call him a farmer. You understand? That one, nothing will change my mind. I'm just giving benefit of the doubt, so that it not be as if I did not give. That one, as bro said, he said he should be like Hazard, Mane. He's never been like those guys. Let's not.
Never.
The only way Doku will play well is if he's playing Milner 38 times in a season.
Exactly.
Say he's somebody that is good enough. No, that guy is not good.
Nah,
that's when I want.
Not good.
But so I'm looking at Liverpool. Liverpool are not better than us. Man City, okay, I've played Man City twice. Man City are not better than me in any of those particular competitions. You understand? People can say, it was.
See, I don't like using. Like, I'm this kind of person that, like today now, we were lucky against Liverpool. We were lucky because it was supposed to be a penalty.
Yeah,
I like keeping things straight. So I don't want to say, the game in Community Shield, it was a deflection. You got a goal. The game in Emirates deflection. So the best thing on that day. That one fair.
The reason why I don't remove it is even when Grealish scored last season.
Wait. So deflections don't count? Is that what I'm going to say?
But that Grealish goal against us at
he's saying we didn't dominate you guys. I can remember in the community sheet, I think it was towards the last 5 minutes, Arsenal started pressing because time was running. But before then, we were control of that game. It was towards the last few minutes.
You're not in control. You watched the wrong game.
You're not in control. Started at the beginning. You were trying to shift us. We kept our defensive.
Yeah, it was towards the end. Arsenal started coming in.
You actually confessed your own mouth. Remember you confessed earlier, like 20 minutes ago, about Kai Havertz having two good chances.
That was just it. Now, apart from that, nothing else happened.
We gained control. We gained control. It was towards the end. It was towards the end.
Is it not a referee that was cheating? I refused to give Rodri yellow card.
So you get control.
Anyway,
Rodri that was dragging somebody's shirt. Referee no give him a yellow card.
But Arsenal won on that day, fair and square. But this game at the Etihad, everybody is speed.
You know what? I'm confident. The worst Arteta will do is set up like Chelsea. That is the worst.
Exactly.
And Man City, because we counter Man City.
I've noticed something. I'll tell you something. I was going to leave for my preview for that match. I've noticed something in the last few games, and I've noticed with Arteta. He knows if you can see it against Liverpool, anything that can play well against Liverpool. Maybe you guys can get this question. How can you outwit Liverpool?
Keeping the ball.
Just being
about keeping the ball. You have to outrun them.
Yeah.
And Arsenal are the only team, even statistically, that have outrun Liverpool.
That game at Anfield, it was like back to back. That game at Anfield,
So, what do Man City struggle with the most, even against the few times they've lost against Brighton? They don't like teams running at them. They don't like teams running at them.
Intense pressing.
What has Arsenal been doing in the last few games? Is rehearsal for Man City.
Intense pressing.
We will play it in your half.
The reason why that day we will press Man City is no matter how good, all those Diaz will play. Diaz at the end will go back to his default setting of Stoke defender. Once you don't press him, he go spread or go inside. It's true now. Once you do it, because the way Declan Rice will win the ball. Now the only person that can beat the end is what they call it, Rodri.
Yeah.
But if Pate plays that day,
like I will say, I will just say, like my manager will always say, we will be there. He said,
exactly,
points to fight for. We will be there. We will see now. Sure. We will be there.
So shout out.
Guardiola is preparing for loss. We will not deceive ourselves. Guardiola is preparing for a loss. It's true. See, at the end of the day,
the disrespect I'm receiving here.
Guardiola no win go collect from. That's why he knows. He knows
the disrespect I'm receiving here from you both of you.
From Man City. See, Guardiola go collect. He go collect.
People should buy shampoo for Guardiola that day. Buy shampoo for Guardiola.
Please. Immediately that game finish like this, I want to see a link. I want to see a StreamYard link immediately that game.
I will send it to you.
This is why it will be it will be too much. It's because we told you already. So we were prepared. All we just do that day is all brag a little bit.
Exactly. But you know, we are offering you free post-traumatic session. We'll be there. We'll be your therapist. No, Mr. Foster will offer to be your therapist that day. We'll make it subtle, not too harsh.
I said I would prefer Man City winning today than Liverpool because I cannot control Liverpool. We've beaten Liverpool,
but Man City,
Man City, I can control what I'm going to do there. I can still go and
exactly.
I can still go and smack Man City a little bit.
Better smacking.
I wanted a draw. I was okay with a draw, irrespective of
because everybody won't be.
You know what's funny? The same press that have been hyping Man City, when they see Man City being dragged through the mud, on that day, they will turn on Man City. You know how the press are fickle. They're very fickle.
Is this the end of Guardiola? That's what they ask.
Exactly. Just asking those questions. So, so shout out to everybody for coming on this stream. I really appreciate you guys for giving me your time. It was a fantastic one. Very insightful. Yes, I go with the flow.
See, the way, if you know, I've never looked forward to a date in my life. 31st like this. The way I'm looking forward to 31st.
Go with the flow. See that day. Don't rush into
one thing I like about Go with the Flow, he knows how to mask his real emotions. He's not looking forward to it too. But telling us
I swear to you, I was not looking forward to this Liverpool game. But
so, who looks forward to agony? Nobody in their right senses looks forward to agony.
It's true. It's very true.
This is where Declan Rice go miss. Declan Rice will be looking for a ball. He will see ball to control.
See, go. I assure you, if Partey and Declan Rice should play, please pray for Rodri.
See, Mr. Fosa, you can see how Go with the Flow.
Partey will show Rodri why he was benching him at Atletico Madrid. He should remind him and give him a lesson.
And on that day, you heard what Kali Walker said. You guys took our assistant manager. On that day,
say we took our assistant, we took our legend back. Maybe they know
Mr. Fosa, you can see how Go with the Flow can be delusional. Name the midfielders that play for Liverpool today.
Endo
was man of the match.
A samurai.
No.
Busted your midfield.
No. Endo samurai. See, forget what? He has been one of the underrated players this season.
You see a problem. You see a problem.
He has been good.
We're not saying that's going to be good, but Rice is better. Rice is better.
Yeah.
No. Rodri didn't have a bad game today now. Rodri have a bad game today.
He didn't have a bad game.
The only reason why Rodri didn't play well was just because of the yellow card.
Wait. If I go back and rewind this stream, he told me that the first half they competed, but the second half was men against boys. By that logic, so what are you talking about? Why defend? How can Rodri have a?
Are you going to compare the pairing of McAllister and Endo with Rice and Partey? How about now?
Yeah.
See, I don't like I don't like today bias. This season, McAllister has been one of McAllister Endo, they've been very, very good. McAllister has been underrated.
They are better than the Arsenal midfield. Are they better than the Arsenal midfield?
Arsenal midfield, McAllister and Endo. I would say they are up there. I would say they are up there.
That's not the question. You see, I asked him a straight question.
I would say they are the same thing.
Go with the flow, do some Rory Jennings.
No.
I'm telling you. I want a straight question. He will pivot.
No.
They are up there. No, they are not up there with Partey and Rice. Partey and Rice.
They are not.
See, Endo has tried. See, we are not saying okay, who will I call? Who will I call as a signing?
Okay, let me
call. I don't want to call Doku.
Okay, has it been better than Rice? He has been good. Has it been better than Rice?
No. Yeah, Rice. Rice has been better. In terms
so
of
why you say he contradicts himself?
The only reason I'm saying Rice is better because Rice has been scoring goals and giving assists.
Why are you like this? Defensively, Rice is
better.
Defensively, I feel he's up there. He's actually good this season too.
But I'll ask you another question. Is it better than Rice defensively?
I'll say they're the same.
You've been drinking.
No, we've been drinking. So
you've been drinking.
He's on that. I'll say that the same. What is that?
You've been drinking.
Going back to
Endo and Rice defensively. Let's not do that.
McAllister and Endo, it's just because there are teams that have their players that have very good PR. McAllister and Endo have been very good this season. Very good. Very good. They are very
underrated. Has been very good.
But who is better? Better.
You understand? Rice has been monumental. You see,
I'm just giving Rice because he's scoring goals and giving assists. That is it.
See, but Endo scored goal. Endo scored a goal that brought Liverpool back against Fulham now.
But I'm saying as compared to Rice, say Rice, they always like.
But
Rice has had very few moments.
Defensively, Rice has been
better. See, better. Let's not do that.
Everybody has seen it.
Okay, let me ask you now. Let me ask you, Rice and Rodri, who has been better this season?
Now, Rice now, Rodri dey praise. Wetin Rodri do? See, let me tell you one thing.
We say this season, and this season.
Rodri, it seems like Rodri has been better. It's because he has been missing for you. You understand? He has been missing for you. That's why it seems that Rodri has been better. Rodri, no. Go with full. Let me finish. Rodri is so important to you that when he's missing, everybody knows. You understand? Partey was as important to us as Rodri is to you. But the reason nobody cares anymore is because Rice.
Oh, Rice. No, I'm not even talking about that. You can't even compare in terms of passing ability, Rice and Rodri. Come on now. Passing ability, Rice and Rodri.
Here you will say Rice and Rodri has it up on Rice in some native passes. You understand? Now, what are they calling it?
The only person that I can even say that is even Partey. Is even Partey I can say that passes the ball very well as good as Rodri.
As good or better? Are you insane? Better than Rodri.
Better than Rodri. Rodri they pass Jorginho. Rodri they pass
exactly.
Which better than Rodri? I beg you.
We'll revisit. We'll revisit this conversation later.
Rodri is the benchmark for all the DMs in the Premier League. That's
what I told you. Has been drinking. You thought I was kidding. He's been drinking.
You heard what Zinchenko said. Zinchenko said, Partey is better. Rodri is important and tailor-made for Man City. Partey and Rodri. Partey and Declan Rice that day Partey will remind Rodri who is senior.
Why was benching him?
And Rodri will remind
Partey has told Rodri before.
Rodri remind Partey why
he has schooled him before now.
He's playing for the best manager ever in football, and also he's a treble winner. We'll go see on that day now.
Okay. See, guys, we are going to. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now and revisit it. Shout out to you guys for coming on. It's been a wonderful live stream.
On March 31st, please better send me link.
I'll send you the link. No. We're going to do a preview. We'll do a preview and a review.
Which me?
Oh, Moriapo, you go chop and belly food that day. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, guys, make sure
Rice will be ready. He's ready. Rice will be ready.
Now, ask now get Rice. Now, Man City go to cook.
Okay, don't worry.
That day, Arsenal go through party.
No problem. God.
So, guys, shout out to you. If you're watching this on the playback, make sure you strike the like button. If you have enjoyed this stream, make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Shout out to Mr. Fosa for coming on this interesting episode. And go with the flow. He has a channel. Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and like his videos. Very, very important, guys. Your last words as we round up this interesting, engaging episode.
My last words is may the best team win. Man City was still favorite. We can still win the title because we have the players, we have the best.
You're allowed to feel how you want to feel.
We have the experience. We have the best striker in the league. We have the best DM in the league. We can still win the title. We are still favorite. And Arsenal still has to go to Manchester United. They still have to go to come to the Etihad. They still have to go to Spurs. My only problem there is Liverpool. I don't think Arsenal is a problem for. I think the people who actually be a problem for us is Liverpool. My prediction: I gave Arsenal to finish third this season.
You are allowed to predict whatever you predict. Is your opinion, is your mouth, your thought process. I can't control that. You're allowed to do that. So that's fair. So, Mr. Efosa.
All I know is we'll be there.
I like that.
See, him go with the flow was calling Aston Villa and Sports. I would understand, but adding Man U to me, we have not fallen that far.
Okay. Okay. You know,
it just shows that go with the flow. He's not flowing properly. He's not
Man fans are still thinking about winning the league. I hope you know.
Is it? No. That one is impossible now.
They are keeping the title.
When say Arsenal will win the league, it's not just because Arsenal are not playing well. I feel next season, maybe yes. For this season,
like I said, you are allowed to feel how you want to feel.
See, this season is just the fact that those away games, and also I look at your away games to those top 6 teams. You've not actually won any top 6 team. I always feel if you want to win the title, you need to go to the.
It's Chelsea a top 6 team.
Like, come on, Chelsea is a big team now. Wait now.
No, Chelsea are just average bomb this season.
Okay, wait. If I find me aside,
not top 60. Not top 60. We just lost. We just drew one average team. Now, if you want to win the title, you need to go to those home grounds at least to win one of those games.
Oh, we are coming to one. If we are going to one next, why don't you wait?
If Arsenal come to the Etihad and get
home near you to come,
if Arsenal comes to Etihad and get 3 points, Arsenal will be. I would say Arsenal will win the league. Going on forward.
You know what? They will change their perspective and say, yeah, they won at the Etihad, but they can still draw. You know how they move like
if Arsenal wins us at the Etihad, I would say Arsenal to win the league.
We don't need your endorsement to win the league. Sometimes you guys think you're important that we need your endorsement
to win the league.
We don't need your endorsement to win the league. We don't. So calm down. We don't need
you are going to Brighton to win. We know Brighton has your phone number.
I see. Honestly, Efosai, you see those teams that like to come out. You see those teams that like to come out to play. Teams like Brighton. I like it.
Yes,
Aston Villa.
Well, that's why we are happy against you people because you will come out.
Come out and play.
You come out to. I like it, but you see that Crystal Palace. Oh Lord. Those ones.
Yeah, Mr. Efosai, you see the hypocrisy they do. They say that our fixtures are harder. Right? And they like the teams that come out to play. Now, if you look at, let me put on the screen. Look at our fixtures.
But your fixtures are hard.
Wait. Let's just wait. All these teams here, apart from Man U, they all like to come out to play.
Yeah, and Everton.
So, but yet our fixtures are harder. You can see how they move the goalposts.
I think no. It's just because you are going to Man U's home.
And so, stop calling Man U. Go with the flow. Come on. We all knew you were going to beat Man U home and away.
And you.
Wow.
What is this?
I
think you guys are forgetting how the first leg went. That's why. You guys won. You guys won. You guys won, but it was not. Man U had chance now. Man U were creating some. Come on now.
Tell us the chance. Go with the flow.
I can't recall it, but
I can't imagine. They had chance, but you can't recall.
I can't recall it, but I know my.
How can you claim what you can't recall? How can you claim what you can't recall?
When Man City played us, we can remember the chance Man City had against us. You understand? That one Rice cleared off the line, and when Raya hit the ball into Alvarez's foot, you understand? Win chance apart from their goal. Do you know how Man U came to do that day? Man U came there to just starve us off the ball.
Yes, to play counter.
But we did not allow them. They wanted to make sure, okay, you can only say the goal that was given offside. That was it.
I would say, I still believe Man U away, Spurs away, and those are hard games.
You know why Spurs away is not hard? Let me tell you, Man City
come out and play.
You will beat Spurs now.
No, I don't think. I think we are.
You know why you beat Spurs? Spurs play gung-ho football. Spurs always. The manager always does this. I have what do they call it?
A philosophy. I won't change.
Yes. Yeah. My guy was calling it reggae football. That's what they play. It's reggae football. Udogie and Poro will be up the pitch.
We'll bomb it forward.
Then they will depend on Van der Ven to come and use his speed and run back.
Yeah.
We've played Liverpool. Anyways, I just feel Arsenal has more difficulty.
Aston Villa, those ones are getting smart.
Like one more time, let me remind you, you are allowed to feel as much as you want to feel. We can't control that. So when you start telling us, remind us how you feel. Like it seems like his feeling is reality. Why is feeling is reality. Go with the flow. Reality doesn't revolve around your feelings.
No problem.
Reality doesn't revolve around your feelings.
No problem.
I actually wish reality revolve around your feelings.
I like no problem till then. Till then, like Evosa say, we will be there.
Keep feeling. Yeah,
keep feeling.
We will be there.
Actually, Arsenal's main aim right now is those Portuguese footballing bastards. So,
yeah. I'll see if I can bring Mr. Fossa tomorrow for the preview for that Porto match.
Porto's at least Porto should go home with like 2 goals, like two, nothing more than 2 goals. People smash Porto. People smash Porto. But there's no problem.
Yeah.
March 31st. That is what there's no problem.
Yeah, no, we'll do the preview. We'll do the preview 2 days prior, and I'll bring you on. So
yeah, we'll do the preview. Like, but me, I've given my prediction, sir. I still need to end 1-1.
No, you can change your mind. Still wait to that time. They don't need to rush it. Don't rush your agony. Don't rush your agony.
I just respect Arsenal. No, Arsenal a good side.
You respect Arsenal, but he thinks we can't win the league. You can see how he tries to gaslight us. He respects Arsenal so much.
They told us we're not going to. Now, since New Year came, the run that Man City were supposed to go on. Now we did on top the run.
Which run? Which 8 games or
15 game run? 15 game run.
Yeah, they always do. Your traditional run. Your traditional run.
But do you know the last time we lost a game? You know the funny thing See, they were showing the
It's Aston Villa, I think.
Yeah, Aston Villa. See, Man City. It looks like Man City are not doing well. But when you go and look,
do you know why it looks like that? Do you know why it looks like that?
Why?
Arsenal doing better. That's why it looks like that.
Yes, of course.
That's the truth.
You know why it was evident. Even when people will still be doing well, people will still be topping because you were only doing it against one other team.
Yes.
Now there are 2 other teams.
There are 2 other teams.
So it is there that you will look and say, okay, Man City is not doing well. Yes, people are not doing well. It's more visible.
Yes, but no. See, when I'm trying to say is that it looks like we're not doing well, but when you go and look at our results, we've been winning games.
Yes.
But
we're not getting it. We're not saying that the team that is making it look like that is Arsenal. Yeah, they're doing better.
Yeah, the only problem is just that we're conceding goals, but we've been winning games.
You see, tomatoes. They're the same thing.
No.
You're doing the same thing.
We're conceding goals, but there's no problem. We'll be there. That's all.
Guess what? If you're conceding these goals, right? Yeah. And Arsenal was conceding far more goals, you'll still be looking better than Arsenal. But just Arsenal are looking better because we are conceding less goals, less chances, and battering teams. Traditionally, right? It will be Man City that will be doing that.
Yes, of course.
Now, another team is doing that.
But Arsenal have only done it for, I think, since 2024 now, for 4 or 5 games now.
You see that they go back with that low quality throw, but
battering.
Whether they've done it for the first time or not, they are doing it.
I'm just trying to say that's what is this April has started like that consistency of keeping very good clean sheet, blowing teams away, and so far in 2024 it's just Arsenal and Man City are only 2 teams that are still yet to lose. You guys have had all wins. I think we've had 2 draws and I think 3 wins.
We've had all wins.
Or 2 draws or 3 wins or so. So there's no, if we can, for Man City, we can get over our next 4 fixtures, which that's Liverpool has 1 out, Arsenal next, the next 4.
Yeah, those are the top.
Unfortunately, you can't. Yeah.
No problem.
So
I don't want to hear any excuse. Hey, okay.
No, see,
like I said,
if you lose, we will still see that there's a reason Man City lost. You understand? So you can call it excuse, you can call it whatever, but there will be a reason.
Just come here and tell us. You are allowed. See, it will be a therapy session for you. You are allowed to come and vent and rant. He's allowed. We'll be here for you. We're here for you.
Oh, God.
So, guys, strike a like on the video, subscribe, turn your notification bell. Our guys will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.